All right. Hey, friends, it's me again. If you missed my earlier live, I talked about the rose and jasmine promo. While supplies last or through Thursday, you can buy a rose touch for $70 and get a jasmine touch for free. So it's a really, really great deal. I included a link in the previous live. But what I'll do is I'm going to talk about a couple oils and a doTERRA scrub, sugar scrub, and then I will link all of that in a special enrollment. What did I say? Enrollment link. And that is for you if you are new to oils, want to get started. I would love to help you, and I can and will be sending a little free gift for those that are getting started. So if that's you, let me know. I'd love to assist. Okay, so you may or may not have made your own sugar scrub before. It's actually really simple. I will include a couple recipes in the stories on Insta, on my page on Facebook, of different ones that you can make: coffee, brown sugar, and different essential oils. Okay, so you can, there's possibilities are quite endless. However, for today's, I am going to be using our doTERRA sugar scrub. And this is in our spa line. It does have Douglas fir, I believe, and wild orange. But don't quote me on that because I didn't look it up ahead of time. It's very, very, very mild though. So you're not gonna be adding the oils that we use today and feel like it's overwhelming by any means. Okay, so that's the consistency of the scrub. You want it to be thick, but so that you can scoop it up and not have it run all over. So my thought, if you're making your own, is to definitely get the ratio of sugar to coconut oil getting the right ratio. So sometimes you might have to add a little more, but it's not a big deal. Okay, so I don't know about you guys, where you guys live. I would love to hear though, so tell me in the comments where you're watching from. But I am in the Midwest, so currently it says it's 51 out, which is craziness. Tomorrow is going to be a high of like 17 and snowing. Today we had rain and thunderstorms. Typically though, in February, it's very cold, and I am constantly cold. I saw a shirt today that I just about purchased that says I'm cold because that's my motto. I'm always cold. And so in the winter, I like to use this sugar scrub, and I like to make a concoction of clove and ginger. And so I'll add just about 3 to 5 drops, depending on the size. This is about half gone, so I'm going to just add 3 drops because clove and ginger are both very spicy, hot oils. So if you react for some reason to these oils, what you want to do is put coconut oil on. Now, this is already going to have coconut oil in it if you're making your own or if you're buying it from doTERRA, so it's going to help relieve any of that irritation. But as you know, you get it on your legs or your feet, and if you're shaving often, that creates a little bit more irritation, or can. I've never had it irritate me, but I'm just letting you know so you know what to do if you were to ever get an oil on your skin that is too hot for you. But in dilution, which is in that coconut oil, that's what that means. You're diluting the oil so that it absorbs into your skin at a slower rate. Okay, so all we're gonna do, I'm gonna take both the caps off, and I didn't bring a spoon in here today, so you'll just have to imagine what it's like to stir it. Okay, so I'm gonna add 3 drops of ginger, 3 drops of clove, and then what I'll need to do is go stir that really, really well. And then I will put the cap back on. And then next time that I take a shower, I will scoop that up and I will rub that on my feet, specifically my feet, because my feet and my hands are always cold. And that ginger and the clove are naturally warming oils, so they're going to help bring the blood flow to my feet and hands and help warm me up. And it really does warm your hands and feet. So if you're looking for something that is very relaxing and calming, soothing, warming, this is a great one to use. If you're like, oh no, not me, I'm always hot, I don't need anything that's gonna, make me hotter, then I would suggest trying something like Citrus Bliss or Citrus Bloom. I don't know if I have any over here. I don't right now. Citrus Bloom is actually an oil that you can purchase through doTERRA, and it is a blend of lavender and magnolia and citrus, and it's one of the best blends that I've ever smelled. Very light and fruity and florally, and it's just fantastic. We had a whole line of it for a while. But that would be a great one to add to this, even something like Douglas fir and grapefruit. And always start with less. So this size is 8 ounces. So if you were to make your own, I would consider no more than 5 drops of each oil. The spicier oils start with a little less because you can always add more. And it is going to add a little bit of watery consistency, not a ton, but obviously if you were to add 10 drops of oil to your sugar scrub, you might end up needing to add just a little bit more sugar, okay, just to get the right consistency. So hopefully that is a fun, easy DIY that you guys can try even at home. If you don't have these oils, you can try On Guard. It does have clove and cinnamon in it, which are going to be warming. It just doesn't have ginger, which I think is really a great one to warm your skin. If you have questions, let me know. This would make a really great teacher gift for the end of the year, or just hey, I'm thinking about you. It would also make a great little project for you and your bestie or your daughter or your son, something to do together. So hopefully that's a fun one for you. I'll be posting those recipes, so look for those in just a little bit. And I'll be back on tomorrow with some more little recipes for you. All right, I hope you guys have a great night, and we'll talk to you soon. Happy Valentine's Day.